So some of you have asked me how I do my Bible tip-ins using Canva, and so I'm gonna go ahead and show you exactly how I do that. And this is canva.com, and this is a free version. So you're gonna go ahead and click on create, and then you're gonna choose custom size. And this is where it gets a little tricky because every Bible has different dimensions. So my Bible measures 9 1/4 by 6 1/4. So for my Bible, I usually do 3200 by 4600. And usually when I print that out, it's basically the exact same size as my Bible. You can actually use ChatGPT, provide the measurements of your Bible, and it'll give you an approximate like width and height in pixels for you to do this. So you just like type in your dimensions and it'll give you what to input in here for the tip-in to be the same size as your Bible. But also remember, the tip-in doesn't really have to be the exact same size as your Bible. You can just use the dimensions I used and it'll be just fine. I'm going to show you an image of tip-ins that I have in my Bible. They're not the exact same size and they look perfectly fine. It's not a big deal. So you're going to go to templates, and basically here you can just look for any type of theme colors that you're looking for. Some of these are free, some of these are not. They're included in the premium membership. I have the free membership, so I don't use those, but there's so many great templates that are free. So right now I'm looking for, I just typed in pastels and I'm looking for templates that have the colors that I'm looking for. For example, this one, I thought it was so cute, which I wish I could have used this one, but I ended up going with this one. And I think it matches pretty well with the color palette that I was going for. And for most of these templates, you can actually adjust the color if there's anything or like any element in the template that you don't like necessarily the color. You can actually go ahead and just swap it for another color. You can move them around, you can make them bigger. So you can do anything you want with these templates. And also, you don't really need to use a template. You can just start off with a blank canvas and just add elements and stickers. They have thousands and thousands of just different items and like elements, watercolor designs and flowers and just things that you can add. So you can do that and just start from scratch. And on the side, you can just add text box and just choose whatever font you want to use, whatever colors you want to use, and you can just go on from there to add all your information. It's super simple. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this. It looks like it took me maybe like 10 minutes, but it actually took me about 40 minutes to finish all of this. But yeah, just wanted to give you like a walkthrough of all the things that I moved around and how I added all my information. It took me a while also because I was trying to get the information that I wanted to put down from my CSB study Bible. So I had to go like back and forth looking for the information and just reading through all of it. And yeah, it took a while, but mostly if you already have the information you want to write down, it shouldn't take you that long. And this is where I was telling you, when you go to Elements, you can find all sorts of little like stickers and designs and things you can use to add to your tip-in. So in this case, I was looking for arrows to point to an information I was going to add to the side. But you can find all sorts of things or like decorative elements that you can add. The good thing about using Canva is that you can always go back and move things around. You can edit the information you entered. If you misspelled anything, you can always go and fix it, which is hard if you're handwriting it. So I always love or prefer doing it this way because I can take my time and, make sure that everything is written out the way I want to. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a Bible verse to the bottom of the tip-in, which is a Bible verse from the book of Numbers that I really like, and it's highlighted also in the CSB Study Bible. Okay, so now I'm done with my tip-in. I'm going to go ahead and save that to my computer. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and open Google Docs and I'm gonna insert the image that I downloaded to my Google Docs. And so once I have the image there, I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna go to image options. I'm gonna choose size and rotation, and I'm gonna make sure that the size of the width and height are within the dimensions of my own Bible. That way I'm sure that it actually fits in to my Bible, if that makes sense. So now I'm gonna go ahead and print my tip-in. I actually use a paper that's a little bit thicker than your regular print paper, and it's also beige, which matches the color of my Bible. And this is the final result. I'm gonna go ahead now and use my paper cutter, which I bought on Amazon, and cut all around the edges. I'm gonna go ahead and link this product from Amazon on my description. And there you have it. Now I'm going to check if it fits my Bible. A little too late, but I'm going to go ahead and see if it fits. And this is called a corner rounder, and I'm going to go ahead and round the corners of the outer edges of the tip-in. And now I'm gonna go ahead and use your regular glue stick. Although this one, it is called Craft Bond, and it's supposed to be extra strength. I'm not sure if it makes any difference, but that's the one I've been using for a while, and I haven't had any issues with any of the tip-ins coming out or anything. Once you're done, you can give it a minute or two and come back, and it should be good to go. And there you have it. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really love the font on the title, but it's okay. It came out okay. And it does match the colors that I intend on using for the book of Numbers. So I liked it. I'm satisfied. I also went ahead and wrote the title for the book of Numbers with the highlighters that I'll be using, so you can get a look of that. And if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate a like and subscribe. It would help my channel so much. Thank you so much for watching.